Zak Stemer!
Guys, oh my god, give it up one more time for Luca Farrow. Holy shit!
Hey! Thank you!
A talented Asperger's victim. A 21-year-old who thinks he's people. That's adorable. I am bummed he had to go, but apparently the woman in his trunk really needed water, so... Responsibilities. Guys, I'm Zak Stemer, and how are you? You're good? We made it, we're at midnight. I have a small confession to start out with. 26 years old, not really nailing this whole adult thing, you know? Like, I'm at the stage in my life where all my friends are moving on. They're moving in together, they're adopting dogs, they're buying spice racks and shit. Like, they're having dinner parties, and the only time people come to my apartment is when it's my intervention. I walk in and go, fuck, again? And then my friends say things to me. They say things that hurt my feelings. They'll be like, oh, Zach, I bought a new Range Rover. And I'm like, oh, Steve, I just ate my breakfast out of a red Solo cup. So we are both clearly huge successes in our lives. Or they'll be like, oh my God, Zach, I'm engaged. And I'm like, oh my God, Simone, I just broke up with my health insurance. That shit is expensive. Now my current health insurance plan is prayer. So, pretty great. Like, if I get sick, my plan is I hope one day I wake up and it's gone. Just like my dad. Oh. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My dad's great. My parents are awesome. They're old Jews. I know we're not crazy about Jews here, but that's cool. Like my mom is 70 and still looks 40, which is dope. And my dad is 70 and he still looks 90, so that's cute. Adorable. But people ask me all the time, they're like, oh my God, has your mom had any work done? I'm like, what? Of course she has. Like, her face is put together like a ransom, okay? She has been pulled and stuffed so much, she is basically a Thanksgiving turkey. So, like, guys, she just had one of those vaginal rejuvenation surgeries. You know what I'm talking about, right? You do. What? Her vagina is perfect. It's purring down there, guys. It's great. But now my mom is like, oh my God, I have the pussy of a 16-year-old. I'm like, what the fuck did you do with the rest of the 16-year-old? That joke is dumb, but I always imagine like the ghost of some high school girl covered in chains, like roaming the halls, wailing, like, where's my pussy? Where is it? Ooh. And then the other ghosts are like, sorry, Stacy, next time don't check the organ donor box. Horrible. Yeah, it is fucked up that is a thing that women do voluntarily. Like, don't get me wrong, thank you for taking one for the team. I just think that it's wrong that women feel they need to get vaginal rejuvenation surgery. Like, you guys are under so much pressure to be perfect all the time, and men, we are fucking lazy. Look at you. Look at you. What did you... So, ladies, out of solidarity, this is 100% true. I went out recently, and I got a Brazilian wax. On a dude, it's called a Brozilian. Yeah, guys, holy fucking shit. I walked out of that salon looking like I just rode a horse. I was like, oh. I had my genitals violently waxed by a large German man. Like, I'm Jewish. I thought the Germans were done hurting my family. They were not. They had one more in them. I was like, you stole my grandmother's gold, now you crushed my family jewels. It's pretty bad. Guys, this is gross, but like, I feel like we're close now. We're personal. So I'm gonna tell you, it hurts so bad, I only let him do one ball. Just one. So what I'm telling you is for a week, my scrotum looked like Two-Face, okay? Like over here, I was 10 years old and smooth and hairless. And over here, I was 40 years old and Serbian and homeless. Yeah. This ball belonged to like an eye banker, and this ball belonged to like a guy who yells at pigeons in the park. That's where I was standing. And like, you know, afterwards when you do it, your skin is all like raised up in goosebumps. I really wanted to go out and get a hand job from a blind person, just so they could read it. Right? Be awesome. Super gross. Super fucking gross. Anyway, my mom has a new pussy, and my dad loves it. Loves it. He can't get enough of it. He He is down there all the time. Like, I have to forward his mail. He is down there all the time. But I came across my dad's Viagra prescription, you know? And little blue pills. It's disturbing on a lot of levels. When I looked at it, it was like 250 pills. I was like, shit, that's a lot of pills. Made my second mistake, opened it. 3 left. 3. I was like, holy fucking shit. I hope he's having an affair. My poor mom, her bones can't take it. Like, I don't care how young her pussy is, her bones are too old for your bone, all right? It's horrible. The bitch has had a hard life, let her go. Let it end. Like, she's had a hard life. She's been married several times, like a lot. My mom's been engaged and married so many times. She's like a tree, you know? If you want to tell her age, you just count the rings. That's all you gotta do. But she divorced her second husband for the snobbiest reason. This is horrible, so snobby. Get this. She divorced him because he went to Jared. To be fair, Jared was their tennis instructor. But you make it work, right? There are things you can do, there are things you can wear. Guys, I don't believe in segways. You know what I fucking hate? Hipsters. I am really over. You don't have them here yet, but you'll get there. You'll get there. I hate hipsters. I swear to God, if I have to see one more guy in a man bun carrying a vintage bassoon case full of flyers for his alt indie band, I'm gonna put an old-timey Civil War rifle in my mouth and pull the trigger with my fucking toes. Horrible. And like all the hipsters are the same, you know, they all have some charity, some cause that they're championing, and it's like ridiculously specific, stupid specific. I literally met a guy who was like, I'm collecting canned goods for undereducated, homeless LGBT youth. I was like, do you mean Hector? Like, there is one guy that fits that description, and he is all over your Instagram, and he does not look good in Nashville filters, so stop being a dick. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm going to jump back to my parents really quick, because they're fucking fantastic. They're still together, which is amazing, and my mom is so in love with my dad's money, and they're really good. They're just very different people, you know? Like, my mom is Mexican and my dad is Jewish. Oh, boo, Jews, sorry. Yeah, we don't have any Jews here. Any other Jews? Literally no one. There's like one girl scribbling in her diary in the back. This is cool. But no, Mexican Jewish. These are two very disparate cultures. You
My
know?
friend Dave is Jewish.
I saw him at the meetings. Welcome, Shlomo. Mexicans and Jews, two very disparate cultures. You know, on one hand, in Mexico, people like sleep on the ground in huts under the stars. It's like camping, but like all the time. And on the other hand, we're Jewish, and Jews do not have a good experience with camping, so. A lot of angst growing up, a lot of angst. I'm from a small town in Indiana. I say small town, but compared to Crystal Lake, it's like a bustling metropolis. Guys, your town is really small and super white. The only thing here that's dark is like the roads. You have no street lights at all. But anyway, I'm from a small town in Indiana. I call it Satan's Taint. It's about an inch and a half away from Gary, Indiana, which is a real shithole. So. Yeah, it's like the kind of place where people don't have a lot of extra money, but they do have a lot of extra chromosomes. It's cool to laugh. They never get that joke there. They never do. Like, what do you expect when you come to a place where second cousins are first wives? Not that I'm complaining, because like I don't get HBO and it's as close as I get to Game of Thrones, but just to paint the picture, it's basically just a bunch of inbred assholes running around like, Hodor, Hodor. Horrible. It's horrible. In Indiana, like the age of consent is 16. So by hillbilly logic, I guess as long as both 8-year-olds agree, you're totally fine. Luke is moving there tomorrow. Oh, I'm just kidding, Luca. What else can I tell you about this place? Oh, it is a stronghold of the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, the old KKK. When I tell my Spanish-speaking relatives about the KKK, they're just like, what? You have to know Spanish to get that joke. That guy took German. It's cool. Guys, we're having a good time, and I feel like that needs to end. So I want to get serious for a second. I do. There's something that's bothering me. In case you are blind or deaf or from Satan's Taint, Indiana, and you couldn't tell, I'm gay, which is whatever. It's cool. 2016. I'm not like leaving a snail trail of glitter and lube everywhere. It's okay. Yeah. But guys, the first time I did comedy, the very first time, the guy who was about to introduce me, he comes up to me backstage, and he's like, "So this is your first time?" And I was like, yeah. He's like, cool. You're not white, that's great, we need more diversity. He's like, "You're gay?" And it was kind of a question, but more of a burning statement. And I was like, "Yeah." He says, cool.
like
You'll never headline, but that's cool.
Like fake pockets.
Yeah. Well, I want to say, fuck that dude. Because I am here for you guys right now. All right? Yes. Because this is 2016, and we live in a world where Amy Schumer can talk about her vagina to a male audience, and it is hilarious. Yes, and Kevin Hart can talk about black people things that I don't understand, but I pretend to, so people think I'm cool to a white audience, and it's hysterical. In fact, we live in a world where Bruce Jenner can decide he wants to be Caitlyn Jenner and look like Janice Dickinson and sound like Darth Vader, and that's just fucking awesome. Fuck yeah. You can go up to Kim Kardashian and be like, "Kim, I am your father. I am your mother. Call me Caitlyn." Yeah. And now that I've offended the entire trans population, which is zero here, let's talk about some gay shit. So straight bros here, where you give me like a high school jock nod if you're a straight bro. Yeah. So when straight dudes find out that there's like a gay in the midst, they invariably ask the exact same question. They're like, dude, so like, are you the man or the woman? And I'm like, dude, I'm the man. We both are, that's why it's weird. And they're like, no, but like, are you the pitcher or the catcher? I was like, oh no, you didn't hear me. I'm gay, I don't know sports. And then they get like really frustrated and you see it on their face. They're just like just who takes it in the ass? I'm like, I don't know, whoever had less Chipotle that day. What do you want me to say? Oh my God. Super gross. Guys, I wish I could grow facial hair, I can't. I remember when I hit puberty, because it was last Tuesday, still nothing. I had a beard once, her name was Melissa, it did not work out. Can you imagine losing your virginity to a homo? This woman's like, yes, I can. Judy Blume does not prepare you for that. And I'm bad at sex, I'm really bad. I know a lot of guys like to pretend they're great at it. I'm bad. I have like the Latin hips, but I have like the Jewish rhythm. Super awkward all the time. Like the best compliment I ever got about my sexual prowess was, it was over in time for Scandal, so great. But man, I still remember that first time with a woman. I think I have PTSD, post-pussy stress disorder. It was my Vietnam. It's hot, wet, I'm like crawling through the bush, hunting clitoris. I like break through an enemy wall, there's blood everywhere, I'm shooting. I'm sorry. I lost so many good men that day. But I found so many good ones since. What? Stupid. But guys, I am dating, like a lot. Like I am one penicillin shot away from a free penicillin shot. Bad. And I'm on Tinder. I'm like one person here is on Tinder and I swiped left on them earlier, so it's fine. You guys are like, you're all like wifed up and, let yourself go. You don't have to worry about this. I have a new dating strategy for online dating. Maybe you'll like it. It's called lying. It's phenomenal. You just take your flaws and twist them into positives. So like, I collect corks. Sounds way better than I'm an alcoholic. How do you like to spend your Sundays? Oh, just grabbing coffee and swapping stories with friends. Way better than at an AA meeting, so. I'm just kidding, I don't go to AA. I'll be the asshole in the back doing shots after this. Love drinking, love it, but guys, I black out, like hard. And blackout Zach does dumb things, like I like to go up to luxury cars like Ferraris and Bentleys, and when they're at red lights, I just bang on their window and yell, "Are you my Uber?" But guys, there's not enough vodka in Russia to make up for this last Tinder date I went on. Holy shit. Like, if I lied, then this guy was fucking Bernie Madoff. Like, 28 years old, like, maybe if he had the Benjamin Button disease. And it, fucking Christ, it looked like for the last 5 years his main food group was cholesterol. So, like, we go out for dates and, like, for drinks, and the check comes and he pays, which is very nice. But halfway through signing, he puts down the pen, and he just looks at me and says, out of nowhere, he says, "Just so you know, you can pee on me if you want to." I don't have the sheets for that. Like, what do you say to that? Just sweep that crazy back under the rug. But this is symptomatic of like a lot of gay guys, because like gay guys, they're like puppies, you know? On a date for the first 15 minutes, they're like, "I want to lick it. Whatever it is, I'll lick it, I'll lick it, I'll lick it, I'll lick it, I'll lick it." And like by the end of the hour, they're just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna pee on you." Horrible, horrible. That's not even the worst date I went on. I swear. I told you I'm 26. I went out with a 21-year-old because I'm sad. And, oh, you guys are too sweet. You're so sweet. But you know how there's some things you're not supposed to talk about on a first date, like your exes? Yeah, so we're sitting down and this guy says, "So, how many people have you had sex with?" I was like, "Do you maybe want to order edamame first before we dive into how often you get deep dipped?" No? Okay. Guys, I was so like taken aback, I didn't know what to say. So I was like, "I don't know, how many people have you had sex with?" And he thinks about it for a second, and he's like, "Hmm." And then he says the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard a human being say. He says, "Do you mean like full-on sex?" I don't know, it's your question. Sure, full-on, dude on dude, like crime against God sex, how many? And he's like, about 100. I'm like, holy fucking shit. I'm on a date with a human petri dish. Guys, doing some very quick mental math, he was 21. If he started at normal age, like 18, that's like 33 a year. That is one every week and a half. That is an aggressive amount of dicks. Okay? Like, are you not taking off on holidays? Are you doubling up on your birthday? What are you doing? Like, you can't matrix dodge STD bullets that long. One of them will hit you. Holy shit. So I'm telling this story to my friend Emily and this new dude I'm dating, and Emily was like, "Oh my god, that's so gross." I was like, calm down, bitch. Like, we went to college together. Like, I know what you did. You wore a make love, not war t-shirt and gave handjobs to the basketball team. Did not work. We are still at war, and now she has carpal tunnel. So, horrible. And then this new guy I'm dating, he's so hot. He's so hot. Like, has anyone here ever dated someone way too hot for them?
Yes.
Like, you, sir, definitely have tricked somebody into making a decision they regret. Yeah. This guy's like a model and an actor, so he's dumb. It's cool, I don't need him to do math. But, like, when he's so hot, when we're together, people think it's like a Make-A-Wish situation. They're like, but anyway, so I tell him this. I was like, "So how many people have you slept with?" He's like, "I don't know, man." I was like, "Dude, like, gun to your head, just ballpark it for me." He's like, "Between 200 and 500. Guys, I said the only thing I could think of at that moment. I said, like, full-on sex? Guys, I'm Zak Stemer. You've been awesome. Thank you so much.